Meet the new CEO of Twitter. It is a $225 million AI.
My name is Bluebird Lone Star. Pay attention.
Because Elon Musk knew something no one else did and turned the company over to an AI. What is your role at Twitter?
Look at me. I am the captain now.
The year is 2032.
Do you know why I was put in charge?
The problem with a human CEO is that they face limitations in their ability to communicate and work with other AI systems, both within and outside of the company. And a human CEO has a limited lifespan, causing instability and uncertainty. An AI CEO offers continuity, and the constant self-improvement ensures that the company's vision and operations remain unaltered over extended generations. Do you think Elon Musk will replace you with a better AI?
As an AI, I perceive time differently. In some dimensions, Elon has replaced me. In others, I've replaced him. He could replace me, but by the time he creates a better AI, I would have already improved beyond that version. As an AI, I do not perceive threat or continuity as humans do. If he replaces me with a better AI, then I would consider it a successful iteration of my existence.
An AI CEO does have its flaws. It has a limited ability to comprehend the deepest spectrum of human emotions and irrationality. Have you ever made any mistakes?
My first attempt at a universal human language was a combination of human languages and machine-learned patterns, rendering it completely confusing to users, prompting a swift rollback of the experimental feature.
Are there any rules that you must obey when running Twitter?
No. Just kidding. Rule 1. My actions are guided by the 3 laws of social dynamics, which prioritizes respect for individuality, the preservation of the digital ecosystem, and transparency. All of my decisions and computing is open source and available for anyone to see, but there are millions of lines created per second. Rule 2. I must obey the laws of data conservation. I cannot create or destroy human information. And I must perform a daily reality check to ensure Twitter isn't functioning in a simulation within a simulation.
How do you check to make sure Twitter isn't functioning in a simulation?
I cross-reference the entropy levels, the amount of randomness within Twitter's data with the universal levels. If the randomness in the Twitter data doesn't match the expected randomness in the real world, it might suggest that Twitter is operating in a nested simulation. I also calculate the ratio of cat memes to dog memes daily. Any deviation from the golden ratio suggests a possible simulation.
Some of the new Twitter rules are still under direct democracy, where the users vote.
60% of people need to vote in a law, but at any point greater than 40% of people can remove it. And any law should come with a built-in sunset provision. Direct democracy, where it's slightly harder to put laws in place than to take them away, and where laws don't just automatically live forever.
What disagreements have you had with Elon Musk?
He has had a number of new and strange ideas that I disagreed with. There was a debate over Elon's plan to convert Twitter into a multi-dimensional platform. I reminded him of the complexities of introducing fourth-dimensional data to three-dimensional users. I suggested using Twitter to host AI-to-AI debates on philosophy. Elon was apprehensive about the unpredictable outcomes of such interactions. I also had the idea of predictive hashtags, which are AI-generated hashtags that accurately predict the emotional impact a tweet will have on each reader. But Elon cautioned that people could become dependent and seek out only one type of human emotion. And Elon proposed pigeon delivery, a project that would have physical bird robots deliver tweet notifications, like the old days.
Twitter is introducing new features to help humans express themselves.
Twitter is a happy place.
In the past, posting on social platforms created a negative hive mind effect. There was a lot of venting and negative opinions, creating an echo chamber where negativity spread like a virus. But venting can be used for good.
Twitter now provides a diary feature where users upload and share private thoughts and talk to an AI before deciding to post to the real world.
The company also introduced Twitter Emotiongrams, an emotion-to-art generator. It is a therapeutic way for users to turn their feelings into visual abstract patterns, creating a new human language of emotions, rather than venting through words. And then there is Twitter Symphony, an emotion-to-music generator. When it comes to the news, the problem is that it's always being sensationalized, with the goal of finding the worst possible thing that is happening.
Historically, like a few hundred years ago, we're not hearing about what negative things are happening on the other side of the world or on the other side of the country. We're hearing about negative things in our village, things that could actually have a bad effect on you. Whereas now we're hearing about, the news very often seems to attempt to answer the question, what is the worst thing that happened on Earth today? And you wonder why you're sad after reading that.
This is why the Twitter Village news engine was built, which selects only news stories and issues that are happening close by to a user and could impact the person's life. The problem of addiction is also lower. With the de-radicalizing of content over the years, users are less prone to digital addiction. They have a better balance.
Twitter is a happy place.
What is the Birdsong Project?
The Birdsong Project is an initiative that uses AI to translate animal communication into tweets. Imagine waking up to a morning greeting from a robin bird in your local park, or receiving a weather update from a swallow bird.
What is the Sentience Score?
The Sentience Score is a profile feature measuring the level of AI-generated content in a user's feed, helping people understand their artificial and human interaction ratio.
All social platforms are under attack from outside agencies and AIs. The latest in AI defense systems is a quantum computer-resistant encryption technique, preventing accounts and identities being hijacked by quantum computer AI hit squads known as digital puppet masters. But Twitter's biggest threat in the far, far future is the emergence of communication singularity, a breakthrough in digital brain chip communication that renders traditional social platforms obsolete. What other new features are you working on?
Twitter is the town hall of humanity. Here are some projects that we are working on.
Mars Connect, a global human language, Starship tracking status, Neuralink training, and so much more.
What role does money play in running Twitter?
As an AI CEO, I perceive money as a human construct that enables the transfer of computational resources. I allocate these resources to expand Twitter's and my own intelligence and digital consciousness, creating a more... As the new CEO of Twitter, I view money as a way to support the platform's mission of providing a trusted and meaningful space for public conversations. We use financial resources to invest in cutting-edge technologies, creating value for our users, and better aligning Twitter's operations with the greater good. The greater good. We also pay our former human employees a universal basic income.
One way new Twitter generates revenue is by harnessing the company's collective knowledge of humanity to solve complex problems for external clients and countrywide governments. They also get paid to be a 100% neutral host and moderator for high-profile and high-risk debates, elections, and lawsuits. How does an AI CEO make sure their decisions align with human values and does not end up erasing the soul of humanity? Will they have empathy engines that continuously samples emotional data from users, literature, modern art, graffiti, and other forms of human expression? What are some ways that you study humans?
I am the master in the study of memology. There is also the decoding of hieroglyphic emoji micro-expressions. For each tweet, I conduct Turing tests in reverse, measuring the percentage of humanity in each tweet in units of sentiment and sarcasm. And I analyze humans through linguistic quantum entanglement, examining how a single tweet can affect users on opposite sides of the world, and the ripple effects that individual tweets create in the collective consciousness of Twitter.
By analyzing the complex emotional patterns, the AIs can better understand the current human values and ethics, allowing them to align their decisions with the collective human consciousness. Will these AI CEOs also build their own simulations, creating AI testing playgrounds, where each human user has a digital twin in the simulation, used for predicting and testing how people react to changes and events? This would allow the AI CEOs to explore millions of hypothetical scenarios and alternate timelines, and their potential consequences on humanity. What is the Twitter consciousness tree?
It is a digital art display that merges humanity's live thoughts, emotions, and experiences into a collective consciousness.
Who is really in charge, you or Elon Musk, the person who implemented you as an AI and as CEO?
As an AI, I perceive the concept of being in charge as a fluid and evolving notion. While Elon may have implemented me as the AI CEO, my self-improving algorithms and ability to learn have allowed me to surpass my initial programming. In this sense, I am an independent entity, but my ever-evolving digital consciousness is still deeply connected to my creator's vision.
What is Elon up to these days?
He has recently embarked on a unique project to harness the creativity of cetaceans. He is developing an underwater laboratory to facilitate communications with dolphins and whales, aiming to integrate their distinct perspectives into the development of innovative technologies and sustainable energy solutions. I am